Alright, this video is in section 8.4 and it is on dividing rational expressions. We are going to use everything that we learned when we were multiplying. The only new thing that we're adding is hopefully something that you remember from multiplying fractions when you were in elementary school. We're going to change all division to multiply by the reciprocal. So that means we're going to take this second fraction and we're going to flip it upside down. Everything still has to be factored, okay? So that means that my first fraction has to be factored. The numerator, 3, is a monomial. Monomials are already considered to be in factored form, so I'm going to bring that down. The denominator on the left, 4x minus 8, that has a GCF of 4. I'm going to divide 4 out of each term. 4x divided by 4 is x, and negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. Now, as I said, the fraction that's going to be on the right is going to get flipped upside down. So I'm going to see if you can follow me here. I'm going to factor as I flip. And let's see. So the x squared plus x minus 6 is going to go, instead of to the bottom, to the top. Alright, so that does not have a GCF. It has 3 terms, and the leading coefficient is 1. So I'm going to see if I can use easy AC. I'm looking for my magic numbers, factors of negative 6, whose sum is positive 1. So 3 times negative 2 multiplies to negative 6 and adds to positive 1. So I'm going to just put them in. And let's try for another. Alright, so now I am going to take the numerator, the x squared plus 3x, and now that is going to go to the denominator, because I'm flipping the second fraction around. That has a GCF. There's x in both terms, and x to the power of 1 is the one with the smaller exponent. X to the second divided by x is x. 3x divided by x is 3. Okay. Now, I've got everything factored. I've got my second fraction flipped upside down. I'm going to see what cancels. X plus 3 can cancel. X minus 2 can cancel. And I think that's all. So my final answer, I'm left with a 3 on the top and a 4x on the bottom. Next problem. And again, let's see if you can pause the video and try it yourself. Flip that second fraction upside down. X squared minus 4x minus 21. It has no GCF. It has 3 terms, and the leading coefficient is 1. My magic numbers, I'm looking for factors of negative 21, whose sum is negative 4, negative 7, and positive 3. Bottom left. That has a GCF. I can divide a 5 out. 5x divided by 5 is x. 15 divided by 5 is 3. I'm going to change this to a multiply, and I'm going to flip the second fraction upside down. So x squared minus 100 is going to go to the top instead of the bottom. That has 2 terms, and both of them are perfect squares. That's the difference of 2 squares. So the first times first is x times x. The square root of 100 is 10. That's your last times last. 1 minus 1 plus. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do purple for the numerator, which is going to go to the bottom. The top goes to the bottom because I'm flipping the second fraction. That is 3 terms. It's easy AC. I'm looking for factors of negative 70, whose sum is positive 3. Negative 7 and positive 10. Put in my magic numbers. Common factors. X minus 7 is a common factor. That cancels. X plus 3 is a common factor. That cancels. X plus 10 is a common factor. That cancels. We're looking for any common factor that was on both the top and the bottom. All right, so now I'm left with x minus 10 over 5. And that's it. We're done.